The podcast you're about to hear was made with Anchor. You can use Anchor to make a podcast right from your phone, no experience necessary. Plus, it's completely free. Get the app at anchor.fm/podcast.
I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Coaching Advice. I appreciate you stopping by and listening, and I'm trying to do a regular show about some element of coaching. Things that are going to be designed to wake you up, shake you up, do things that are going to be of support to you. And today I thought I would talk with you about breaking some of the conditioning that you've received from the time that you were young until now, that may not be serving you as well as you think it is. Matter of fact, it's so conditioned that you probably haven't thought about it in years. Now, I'll speak for myself and say, I remember being a young boy being brought to school by my mom. First day of school, kindergarten, Bronx, New York, yay! And I was brought to my chair by my mom, sat down there, introduced to my teacher, and they both looked down and smiled at me because I was little, And as they looked at me, I remember the adoring smiles and my mom telling me that she'd be back for me later and to do what my teacher said. And as time progressed, I grew to understand what the real message was shut up, do what you're told, regurgitate a bunch of stuff, do what we tell you to do or else. Now, school extended way past kindergarten, obviously, and by the time I was in high school, that message had gotten drilled into me with the extra threat of, or else you won't get into a good college. And then it progressed to, once I was in college, to do the same thing. Shut up, do what I'm told, regurgitate a bunch of stuff when we tell you to do it, or else you won't get a good job. Or else, once you get that job, we'll fire you. And eventually, for most people in the United States, and perhaps in your country as well, the message gets really so drilled into us that when we do get fired, we wonder, what happened? I did the right thing. I did what I was told. And we don't quite think of it in those words, but the shock is overwhelming because we followed the system. And the system isn't really there to help you. It's a framework for business, and you've been conditioned from the time you were in kindergarten until now to conform with what your boss tells you to do. How's that working for you? How do you like that trade of dollars for compliance? Now, if you don't like that, maybe the idea is to break out, to do something a little bit different. And I'm not going to tell you what that is. We may talk about some things over the course of the next few months or few years as I do this show. But I want to encourage you that if anything that I've said up until this point resonates for you, if you'd like to start exploring some different alternatives, email me at jeffalpin@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word coaching. Tell me that you listen to the show and that you want to schedule a first introductory call with me where we could explore the idea of coaching. Hope you have a great day. Hope to see us here again real soon. Take care.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.